Belmar, New Jersey, violations, defense attorney. Every summer, a lot of young people flock down to Belmar for the beach and the bars and the bright lights at night and all the fun. But hand in hand with that goes police officers who are apprehending young people for violations of the law. So here's a quick laundry list of the types of violations that I see, and then I'll launch into why it's important to defend because of the consequences of conviction. A very common charge is possession of alcohol of a minor, called underage possession. It's 2C 33-15. Another typical violation is provision by an adult to an underage person of alcoholic beverages. That's 2C 33-17. Another very common offense is underage entry into a bar or drinking establishment kind of offense where a young person uses somebody else's ID, or they purchase a manufactured ID, or they doctor up their own ID for purposes of trying to prove they're 21 to get into a bar. That's can be charged under 2C 28-7 or 2C 21-2.1. Another one would be possession of marijuana under 50 grams in violation of 2C 35-10A4, provision of, or possession rather, of marijuana in a motor vehicle under 39:4-49.1, and then of course possession of paraphernalia under 2C 36-2, which is pipes, paper, rolling papers, bong, kind of thing. And then finally, the other one is disorderly conduct under 2C 33-2A, usually charged as improper behavior. Mr. Vet, what can you do for us if we retain you to represent us or our child who got in trouble at the Jersey Shore? Okay, well, most of the time, I can get these events changed from a criminal resolution to a non-criminal resolution. Now, why is it important? Okay, let's talk about the exposure quickly and then the consequences of the exposure. On most of these 2C disorderly persons offenses, the exposure is a fine of up to $1,000 per count. Possible jail, but not likely jail, up to 180 days per count. Some of them involve loss of driving privileges or your driver's license for anywhere from 0 days up to 2 years. Usually it's 6 months is the exposure. And of course the 2C criminal record. Now, the worst part about all this, the greatest consequence is imposition of the 2C criminal record if convicted. Because why? Because it affects your eligibility for employment. If you have a 2C criminal record, you can never become a New Jersey school teacher. If you're currently a New Jersey school teacher, you have to forfeit your job. Other types of public office would be forfeited. You would not be eligible to, hold that kind of a job. Also, this can leak into private industry. Suppose, your kid wants to be a FedEx truck driver, and he goes for a job, and the person who does the hiring sees that he has a criminal record for, underage drinking or, possession of drugs. They're going to give him a $120,000 truck to drive around, and all these packages have to be delivered on time. They may look at it and say, gee, I'm not sure we should, give this person that kind of responsibility, given the fact that he has a history of, maybe using drugs, using alcohol. That's the kind of thing it raises. And finally, there is this issue of fitness of character for licensing boards to decide whether or not to issue, licenses to practice certain kinds of professions. So anyway, you want to be protected from that. If you're a young person, you don't want to preclude yourself 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road from being able to have an important and good job, because why? You're going to want a house, a car, kids, a spouse, that kind of thing, and that takes money. And that means you have to have a good job or career. And if you're a parent, you also already see that, and you probably want to preclude that from happening to your child, so you want to protect them at this juncture, even though you're probably upset with them when they did something, wildly irresponsible, but, 20s are 20s, and that's what 20-year people do. So anyway, my name is Stephen A. Gravatt. My telephone number is 732-337-7922. I've been practicing law in New Jersey for more than 26 years, and I've handled virtually hundreds of these cases. I can help you. If you or your child has been stuck in something like this, give me a call. Thank you. Have a nice day.